The views were amazing and the water is so blue and beautiful that it looks exactly like a Google image. The guide was friendly and nice. Be prepared for bumpy roads and the lunch was passable. It rained in the afternoon which made it hard to travel around, but luckily the rain only came after we visited the main attractions. The drivers Rhonda provided were excellent and both were understanding when I had to cut the trip short due to not feeling well. I would highly recommend taking anti-sickness tablets if you are prone to motion sickness, as the sea was choppy and the roads on Nusa Penida aren't the best. Our driver Nyoman was very punctual, pickup process was smooth. This is my second time booking this day trip and I have nothing to complain about. Summer took great care of us, excellent hospitality and such a skillful driver. The roads in Nusa Penida was ridiculously steep and narrow, but Summer made us felt safe. Despite the outrageous queue, he made sure we took all mandatory photos at all spots, made sure all our needs are met and that we are comfortable. Time management was very effective, a great time well spent. No rush, no fuss. Breathtaking view, beautiful underwater sightseeing. Once-in-a-lifetime experience. Driver Summer's service, photography, and itinerary arrangements were all excellent, making this trip to Nusa Penida even more perfect. If any friends are going to Nusa Penida in the future, I will definitely recommend him. Overall rating, 5/5. 1. Photography skills, white check mark emoji. He knows how to choose angles, capture light, and compose, and the quality of his photos is comparable to that of a professional photographer. White check mark emoji. Many attractions in Nusa Penida require special framing techniques, and he can accurately capture the most beautiful moments, leaving tourists with beautiful memories. 2. Driving skills, white check mark emoji. The roads in Nusa Penida are rugged and some sections are bumpy, but he drives steadily to reduce discomfort during the journey. White check mark emoji. He is familiar with the fastest and safest routes and visits multiple attractions efficiently. 3. Service attitude, white check mark emoji. He is warm and friendly, patiently answers questions, and can provide thoughtful suggestions. White check mark emoji. The itinerary is flexible and can be adjusted according to the needs of tourists, without rushing them to rush. 4. Travel experience, white check mark emoji. The beautiful scenery of Penida Island is stunning. Under Summer's arrangement, the experience is smoother and more comfortable. White check mark emoji. The buffet is delicious, the food is very good, and the overall journey is enjoyable. Recommendation index, star emoji, star emoji, star emoji, star emoji, star emoji. Strongly recommended, suitable for tourists who want a high-quality travel experience, like to take beautiful photos, and hope that the journey is easy and worry-free. The tour exceeded my expectations. The snorkeling guys were very helpful with managing the strong tide, and it was really cool to go to different locations and fun to ride the boat. For the land portion of the trip, I had Kate, Adniana and Dylan for my tour, and they were very friendly and helpful. I went on the tour as a solo traveler, but they both made sure that I got some photos and videos of myself at every location we drove to. They were also good with answering any questions I had and were nice to talk to overall. The lunch was also pretty good and buffet style, so you won't need to worry about being hungry. I would recommend bringing some motion sickness meds if you are sensitive to the sea current or bumpy roads, but otherwise a really worthwhile trip to go on. Thank you Dylan and Kate. You're the best. Nusa Penida is so beautiful and the ocean is so breathtaking. The road is a bit bumpy though, but I still enjoy and love the experience. Next time I think it's worth staying in a day so you will not rush and go down to the beach of Klungkung. Had the best day ever on my private tour of Nusa Penida. Everything was super smooth from the start. My lovely driver Olive picked me up from my hotel and took me to Port, where I hopped on a quick boat ride to the island. Once I arrived, I met my guide Agus, who was absolutely amazing. He was friendly, fun, and knew all the best spots. The island itself is stunning, every stop was more beautiful than the last. Crystal clear water, dramatic cliffs, and seriously jaw-dropping views. It was such a chill, well-organized day and I felt really looked after the whole time. 100% recommend booking this tour. It made exploring Nusa Penida so easy and unforgettable.